God keep our land glorious.
And Grant, we got two teams. Here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Omer Yurtseven out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the one.
So adept at beating the defense. Oladipo's quickness and high IQ are lethal in these open court situations.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Pirtle finds Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen. Oladipo outside. From the high post. The shot comes out, and Toronto will come the other way.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Hero. Out to Oladipo. Hero with it. Into the lane. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes.
A wrinkle that Hero's been adding to his game, beating people off the dribble.
And so Hero nails both of them. Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Here's Hero after the basket by Toronto. And he dunks it down.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
VanVleet against Hero. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Outside Butler. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats from Miami.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Oladipo, shot's good.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Part of passing the rock It's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Anunoby for three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Heat with the lead. And here's Butler outside. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Left side Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Off the screen, going to work. Van Vliet just puts out so much effort in everything he does.
Butler on the wing. To the wing, right side. Pass to Oladipo. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam outside. He got a piece of it. Adebayo against Siakam. Adebayo passes to Yurtseven. Doubled by Siakam. Hero for 3. Out to Oladipo. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Down low. Barnes. Some solid defense from Butler.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Racing the physical nature of the game, Butler loves getting contact while shooting.
Butler hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Heat up by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Kevin Love out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Cody Zeller. And it's Robinson in at the shooting guard position.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And here are the Heat.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And the basket by Trent. Trent's got his second basket.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And the layup is good off the glass.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Van Vliet. Love passes to Martin. Here's Vincent. Robinson on the wing. Outside for Love. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Trent. Uses the glass on the layup. Trent's got 6 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Van Vliet. They get it back, tries again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Heat.
And both free throws good from Zeller. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Pass to Love. Robinson on the wing. Love, a screen on Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Miami ball.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Love for 3. Again, the Heat misses. Toronto trailing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Martin. Outside Love. And he makes it on the layup. Love's got 5.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Doubled by Van Vliet. Pass to Robinson. Back to Vincent. Trent against Robinson. Clock at 6. Martin, the pass to Robinson. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. And now it's an 8-point Miami lead. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
To the paint. Here's Martin. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Back to Van Vliet. To the middle. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Van Vliet. Martin outside. Up top, Robinson. He has 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Leans from outside. That one's wide left.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
Back to Van Vliet. And so it's the Miami Heat with a...
Score is your Raptors 24. The Heat 30.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Will Barton. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot. And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Siakam with it, now guarded by Butler. Denied by Adebayo.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Oladipo on the take. And here's Butler outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of the team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Here's Siakam. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Siakam's got his first bucket in this one.
And beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
They set a pick. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
To the inside. Here's your 7. Stolen by Siakam. Pirtle, the pass to Barton. Back to Pirtle. Right side, Anunoby. Shoots it from the corner. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Outside for Butler. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. Takes a 3. 5 to shoot. He shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hero's got 10.
Beautiful form on that jump shot. When Tyler Hero puts it up, it just looks like it's going in. Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Barton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Second chance effort. Barton, the pass to Siakam. And the layup is good.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. That shot wide open. Give him 8.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Count it.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Adebayo. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. Barton outside. And there's the drive. It's good on the putback.
Pirtle is terrific at positioning himself for these putback jams. He's a load down there.
For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Count it. Good. Oladipo's got 7.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Hero. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Cody Zeller, Kevin Love out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Back to Vincent. Outside Love. Robinson against Trent. Off target from outside. Toronto trailing. Here's Porter. Ooh, Zeller with some nice D.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Zeller. Tipped. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Porter with it. Martin picks him up. Trent, the pass to VanVleet. Outside for Porter. All alone. And that one hits the back iron.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Vincent, guarded by VanVleet. Pass to Love. Now here's Robinson. Back to Love. Here's Martin. Three-pointer. And again, the Heat missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Trent. Here he goes. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
VanVleet against Robinson. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Vincent to end the drought. And it's Boucher with the rebound. It's stolen by Love. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Vincent. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And it's stolen by VanVleet. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Trent. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Gary Trent Jr., he will remember this moment, and so will we.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Love. Back to Vincent. Love, a screen on VanVleet. Now Love. Ooh, poked away. Martin outside. Robinson against Trent. Goes up again. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Defended by Zeller. Boucher passes to Porter. Back to Trent. The Raptors need to get off a shot. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're in front by 3. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter here. A line change here for Toronto. And the Heat with some changes. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
Allie, thank you.
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
Siakam in the post, working on Adebayo. Fast break, Miami. Here's Hero. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Back to Butler. Launches a three. That shot missing. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
For three, Oladipo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes in the post. He connects.
Some guys just understand how to generate points.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Young in at point. The pass to Hunter. Outside for Murray. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Fade away. Hunter, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Siakam inside. And no good that time.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Now, Anunoby following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Young taking his time here. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Young.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Barnes left side. Birtle, the pass to Barton. Tries again. The kick out to Barnes. Over Hunter. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Young pass to Murray. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Now here's Barton. The dish now to Pirtle. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. Barnes with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Barton, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Just 5 on the clock. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Young, no good. Raptors with the lead. Siakam inside. Capella's there. And now here comes Young leading the break. Hunter, no one around him, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. No good from outside. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Raptors. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got his second bucket.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Siakam. Barton with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Now Barton puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Barton's got 5 points so far.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside, takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Raptors out in front, leading by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Collins. Griffin out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Fernando in at center. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Bogdanovich, shot clock at 2. They get it back.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Van Vliet. Bey pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Down low, it's tipped. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Here's Fernando. Collins against Boucher. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Bey against Van Vliet. Bey passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Bey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Van Vliet. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Bogdanovich wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. Raptors leading by 7. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Porter passes to Van Vliet. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. Going inside. Boucher. It's good on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Here's Van Vliet, and the rejection by Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Boucher defending. Bogdanovich passes to Fernando. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Porter against Bay. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Raptors leading by 5. Van Vliet right side. Van Vliet on the wing, and stolen by Bogdanovich. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and Griffin slams it in.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Hunter's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich. Barnes, count that bucket. And the Raptors lead by 4.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Okongwu with the screen for Griffin. Pass to Okongwu. 4 seconds left, and Griffin slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after it.
23. The Hawks. 21.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. That's Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Will Barton is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Young drives in. It's deflected. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Barton kicks to Anunoby. He can't get that one to fall. Murray with the defensive effort. An even 3-on-3 break. Young inside. Barton defending. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Capella. A second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Barton outside, and Siakam has it in the corner. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 8.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Pirtle with the steal. Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And it's the Raptors ball. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. And Pirtle has it in the corner. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Young against Barton. Shot from 16. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Anunoby. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Lays it up off the glass. And that's 10 points for OG Anunoby.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Young outside. He kicks to Okongwu. The basket good off the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got 5 now.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Capella. Passes to Hunter. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks to Okongwu. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. And they're on the break. Three-pointer, Barton. The rebound by Young. And the pass to Murray. From deep three-point range, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Murray.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 16-point lead as the... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins is out there with Bay. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Griffin. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A three from Bogdanovich. Knocks down the three ball.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Toronto calls timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, OG Anunoby.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's got his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now, here's Trent. Trent, a screen on Bogdanovich. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 8. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Van Vliet outside. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors leading by 9. Van Vliet looking around. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. The shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Van Vliet against Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Van Vliet against Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Launches a 3, and that's good. Fred Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Boucher kicks to Trent. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. It didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Capella. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Raptors leading by 10. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Poked loose. Martin with it and guarded by Capella. Kicks it out to Siakam. Barnes outside. Here's Barton. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Raptors lead by 12.
give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Raptors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for OG Anunoby.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And that one's good.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Martin surveying the floor. Pass to Anunoby. From about 19 feet, he can't get that one. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Now here's Young, and the three-pointer goes.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Young. They kick it out to Murray. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Okongwu. Rebounded by Butler. And here are the Heat. Now here's Hero. Butler passes to Yurt-7. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Oladipo against Young. Kicks it to Hero. This one for 3.
I just love the way Murray moves his feet defensively, whether it's on ball or in help.
Outside Hunter. Capella in the high post. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Butler. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
So it's Atlanta now. The Heat making their last shot. Pass to Okongwu. They kick it out to Murray. Now here's Young. He's guarded by Hero. Murray, a screen on Hero. Back to Murray. There's the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Hunter against Hero. Over Hunter. Outside for Butler. 6 to shoot. And that misses. That would have put him up.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by Young. Yurt-7 passes to Adebayo. Butler against Murray. Now here's Hero. He's closely guarded. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Capella in the high post. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Capella. Yurt-7 with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Butler passes to Adebayo. The game now all tied up.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Outside Hunter. Outside Murray. Hangs. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Murray finds Young. Capella, screen on Hero. There's Young with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 6 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the floor for Atlanta, they've got Griffin, Saddiq Bey out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Fernando in at the center position. Love, a screen on Collins. For 3, Robinson. Rebound Atlanta.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star, DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Here's Griffin. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Robinson in the post, defended by Griffin. 3 on 3. Outside Bogdanovic. Collins outside. The 3. Love grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. Zeller with the ball. Now guarded by Bey. Pass to Love. Over to the left wing. Love, a screen on Bey. Here's Vincent. Offline from the top of the key.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
The putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Outside Robinson from deep 3-point range. Martin misses. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Fernando. Now Collins. Outside for Bey. For 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Saddiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
Up top, Robinson, defended by Griffin. Here's Vincent. Shot to stop the run. Fernando grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Bogdanovic. Back to Griffin. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Outside for Bey. Down low. Outside Bogdanovic. And the Hawks with another 3.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
Griffin against Robinson. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Bey. Lets it go from deep. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
A volume three-point shooter at his position. Saddiq Bey doesn't lack confidence pulling the trigger.
Here's Zeller. Nifty move. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And Collins with the slam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 17-5 run. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
Love, a screen on Griffin. Outside Love. From the arc. Nails it from 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Great positioning to contest that shot. Love's a...
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Here's Okongwu. The crossover. To the left wing. Second shot opportunity. And Capella with the lay-in. Capella's got 5.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work. This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Ooh, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Hero finds Butler. And here's your 7. Up top, Hero. Defended by Murray. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Okongwu. He puts up a 3. The kick out to Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Puts it up. Hero, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Butler against Capella. Hero, the pass to Yurtseven. Now here's Hero, defended by Murray. Pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the line. It's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Murray for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first-round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Hunter, good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
There's Young with the three. Excellent D there from Hero.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter, was right in his jersey.
Oladipo finds you at 7. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Outside Butler. The three is up.
The length Hunter possesses can disrupt a shooter. Really tough to overcome that.
Outside Young. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Oladipo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Oladipo's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Pass to Okongwu. Hey, expanding his range. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
The shot by Butler, no good. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. Griffin is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Bruno Fernando. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. Zeller with a screen on Griffin. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Relentless effort by Sadiq, bringing a jolt of energy to the squad.
Pass to Robinson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Count that bucket. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Drops in the 3.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
Here's Collins. Up and in on the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Outside Bogdanovic. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Collins. Now Bogdanovic. Back to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love with the defensive effort. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Vincent. To to the middle. Here's Zeller. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
A line change here for Miami, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Fernando. Hunter comes in for Bay. Murray's checked in for Griffin, and it's Young in for Bogdanovich.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Hero on the wing, defended by Murray. From the high post, and there are the Heat with another bucket.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
There's the triple. Young with the bucket.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now Butler. Here's your 7. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Bay, he's checked in for John Collins. And he makes both free throws. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly. Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Adebayo, no good. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Bay outside. Capella with it. Now here's Murray. From deep. He drops it from range.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And here's Butler outside. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Will Barton, and it's Pirtle in its center. Now, here's Yurtseven. Here's Butler. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
And that one's good, Barton.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto with the ball.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the shot is good.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Barton kicks to Anunoby. Back to Barton. Stolen by Robinson. They set the pick. With the drive. Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Lock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And here's Oladipo after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Adebayo finds Yurtseven. Adebayo against Anunoby. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Trains the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 5.
Oladipo becoming a major threat from distance. Nice.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now here is Robinson. Outside Butler. Back to Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Barton. Here's Anunoby, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Oladipo against Barton. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Will Barton. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 5. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. And it's 8 points for Will Barton.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Up top, Oladipo. Barton defending. Adebayo with the screen on Barnes. Robinson misses.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passes it to Purdy. It's Barton on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Here's Anunoby. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Oladipo with the ball, now guarded by Barton. Here's Adebayo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Barton outside. Pass to Anunoby. This one for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Will Barton, he's the guy making things happen for the Raptors. He notched 8. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. There's Boucher out there with Otto Porter Jr. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Love. Makes it off the glass.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Van Vliet finds Trent. Outside Porter. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Vincent. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Love with the screen on Trent. Love outside. Three-pointer. Outside for Martin. Pass to Vincent. The 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Trent can't hit. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Vincent, covered by Van Vliet. Vincent, the pass to Love. He nails it, and we're tied up. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, the gorgeous touch from Kevin Love. That just shows you how effective he is when he gets to his favorite spots.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. From 15 feet away, that shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Van Vliet after Tyler Hero's bucket. And again, no good by Toronto. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Comes up empty down low.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Toronto making a change here. Young's checked in. And the rebound goes to Martin. Driving the lane. And the shot goes down. Vincent's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tyler Hero picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now here's Zeller. Love kicks to Martin. And Porter comes to help. Shot clock at 6. Love wide open. He fires. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Van Vliet wide open. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Hero. The pass to Vincent. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Love dishes to Zeller. He kicks it to Martin. Zeller, a screen on Porter. And there's Zeller. That's good on the assist by Martin. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead. Young up top. Back to Van Vliet. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Moves back up. He's covered by Zeller. A clear look for Van Vliet. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution.
Robinson against Barnes. Right side Robinson. 5 on the clock. Oladipo for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 8 points.
You got to love the confidence of Victor Oladipo. All he needs is a sliver of daylight off the screen, and he is ready to make you pay. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Robinson for 3. And so it's Miami. Holding. All right, thank you, David. And folks.
Miami Heat 30. The Raptors 22.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the point. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can...
The previous play is under review
to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Siakam passes to Anunoby, and he dunks it down.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And here's Barnes for three. Robinson pulls it in.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. The kick out to Oladipo. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's a difficult guard contending with Victor Oladipo because this guy is prepared on the catch to make a shot.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two. That's a jump ball. Southpaw.
Siakam passes to Pirtle. The layup off target. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Yurtseven kicks to Oladipo. Passes it to Butler. There's the screen. And there it is for him. And the Heat lead by 16.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Oladipo misses. Toronto, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Vincent's checked in for Duncan Robinson. Siakam outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit. OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Siakam looking around. The kick out to Barton. Buries it from three-point range. Barton's got 11. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Vincent, the pass to Butler, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time, no need to force anything.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Oladipo. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. Another shot. And the layup is good. He has 6.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Chris Boucher.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Knocked loose, and Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Outside Robinson. And it's Zeller atop the key. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's Hero with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's Toronto now, trailing by 4. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Trent against Hero. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. A steal. Left side, Love. And the 3 ball is good. And the Heat lead by 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Just 5 to shoot. Porter, no luck. Miami leading by 5. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside, Hero. In the corner, it's Robinson. And Love has it in the corner. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Martin, the pass to Hero. Over Trent. Off the left rim and out. Raptors trail by 3. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Back to Van Vliet to tie it up. Drills it from outside.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Picked by Zeller. Robinson for 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 3.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back to back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
Here's Trent. It's hauled in by the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Robinson against Van Vliet. And Boucher sends it back. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Trent.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
In the corner, it's Martin. Stolen by Van Vliet. He takes it in. Love against Boucher. Kicks to Porter to take the lead. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Timeout called the Heat. They lead by 1. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
That and one free throw ups it to a 2-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
Here's Barton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the strike.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1-possession game now.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Off target at the rim.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Boy, stepping up, OG Anunoby has become such a valuable contributor to this team.
Oladipo with the ball. Yurtseven passes to Oladipo. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
excellent matchup. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Barton with it. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Will Barton is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's Siakam. Rejected by Okongwu.
And DeAndre Hunter is still just a young talent here in the league, but in college, he was a champ, winning the trophy in 2019.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. About a minute played here so far in the first. Young misses.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Murray. Capella with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Outside Hunter. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. The kick to Hunter. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Having a national championship at the collegiate level is rarer than you think for an NBA player.
Well, it puts him in great company, and it's pretty much guaranteed proof of why everyone was so interested in his progress. He's a winner, and he's got tons of potential.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Young. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Okongwu. Here's Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Pass to Barton. Shoots over Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Young.
It's pretty obvious right now the defense is not comfortable with Barton taking those shots. He's remarkable at drawing fouls when he's on the floor.
Good on the second one.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well and they run well as a team.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
Barton against Young. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he converts the layup. And for the Hawks and their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, D.A. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that, so is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
Now here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Barnes. Yep, that one's good. Barnes has got 5 now.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Murray. From outside the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pirtle with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Barton, the pass to Pirtle. And here's Siakam. Murray for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam gets double. Back to Barton. Fires for three. The rebound by the Hawks. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Hunter against Barnes. Hunter passes to Young. From outside, off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The Hawks leading. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Right side Murray. Outside Hunter. From downtown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so it's DeJounte Murray. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Otto Porter is out there with Chris Boucher. Collins against Boucher. Launches it. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great field vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Griffin against Trent. Pass to Bay. Bogdanovich with a screen on Porter. Bay from long range drains the triple.
And Bay's not going to hesitate. Very confident in that range.
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Van Vliet misses. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it. Trent outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Toronto. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Griffin finds Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Here's the 3. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Porter. Goes back up. Outside for Boucher. And stolen by Bay. In transition, here they come. Here's Fernando. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Collins outside. Bay from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. Porter pulls it in. Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. The kick out to Van Vliet. Can they get it? Drills it from deep.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Bay outside. Here's Fernando. Doubled by Van Vliet. And here's Griffin outside. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 15-5 run. And here's Griffin outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Trent on the wing. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Fernando grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Collins defending. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's off. And he sinks the second. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And Boucher, here we go. And no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bay from long range. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
On the wing, Bay takes the 3, and it's Boucher with the rebound. Porter, the pass to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Trent from long range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Appreciate it, Allie.
19.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Kagwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The 3 from Barnes.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense showing up.
That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Hunter's got 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Murray. The 3 ball on target from range. He's got 12.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Young with the bucket.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Toronto calls timeout. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Barton. And too long on the shot.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drive. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Barton with a steal. And he lobs it up top and out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Murray with it. Barton covering. 4-3. And Young the bucket on the assist by Murray. Young's got 18.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Inside, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Young with the bucket.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
To the paint. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Capella screen on Barton. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a three. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up a three. And DeAndre Hunter gets a three. Hunter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Barton against Young. Hunter on the wing. The three. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Pirtle. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Chris Boucher out there with Otto Porter. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Van Vliet against Bogdanovich. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Fernando. Knocked away. Pass to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Bay outside. launches it. The shot off that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. There's the double with Bogdanovic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Boucher down low. Bogdanovic on him. Trent for three. He buries it from three.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Bogdanovic. Here's Fernando, covered by Boucher. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Collins with a screen on Porter. Bay from long range. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Boucher down low. Collins defending. The offensive rebound. And that one drops for him.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Van Vliet against Bogdanovic. Bay from long range. Knocks down the long J.
Have to like the way Bay is playing. He's bringing it every moment.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. Porter the pass to Trent. The kick out to Van Vliet. For three. Atlanta with the rebound. Fernando's got his sixth rebound on the night. Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Boucher.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Really left him alone that time. Bay's got 6 in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovic. Fires the three. Toronto grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. Can't hit from in close.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Bogdanovic from long range. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Trent. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Griffin with it, and it's Boucher picking him up. Bogdanovic against Van Vliet. Collins outside. Over Trent. Second chance shot. Collins, no good.
Teams first. Substitution on the court.
a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The alley-oop from that far away? PA, I'm speechless.
Hey, you're not alone. Me too. Everybody's a spectator on that one, including the defense. And an Obi for three. And the miss. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Showing that. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside.
Something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Vincent is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Adebayo. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Okongwu. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. And it's Murray with the jam.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Young taking his time here. Up top, Capella. The kick out to Young. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Vincent, defended by Young. Again, the miss by the Heat.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Murray. Kicks it to Okongwu. Back to Murray. Trae. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Fires from the corner, and they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
Murray against Oladipo. Pass to Vincent. Butler in the corner. Clock at 4. Over Young. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot. Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Now, here is Young. From deep. Knocked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Heat getting the bucket. In the corner, it's Hunter. Good on the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Capella sets a screen for Young. And the three off target. The Heat trail by 8 and finished off by Oladipo.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Young with no one around. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here is Robinson. The three. Hands it from downtown.
Consistent from three-point land. Duncan Robinson with incredible range.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Bogdanovich kicks to Griffin. Bogdanovich against Hero. Here's Griffin. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
You like how easily Bogdanovich shares the ball. Doesn't try to do it all by himself.
Right side Robinson. Here's Truth. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Kevin Love, Tyler Hero out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Zeller in at the center. It's good, and the Hawks lead has got down to 4 on the bucket from Robinson.
You know, playing less than 30 minutes a game, Duncan Robinson shattered the Miami three-point record back in 2020.
Greg, he buried 273 pointers that season. Robinson works hard to find space on the perimeter. And if he's open, he's as accurate as it gets.
Now, Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Zeller setting the pick for Robinson. Dishes it to Zeller. Second chance shot. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Bay. And he's good on the three ball.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Robinson goes in and finished off by Robinson.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Bay, following the score by Miami. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Kevin Love. The Heat trail by 5. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That pass was on time, on target. So valuable to have a big with that ability.
Bogdanovich goes in. Count it. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's Hero with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins looking around. Outside for Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball in low. Here's Fernando. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Good.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Love. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Back to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Robinson's got a pair of triples in the second now for Miami. They set the pick. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
The Heat trail by 9. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Love kicks to Robinson. Miami again turning it over. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. The Hawks leading by 9. Young, right side. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Murray, no good. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Butler in the corner. Adebayo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Hawks lead. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 9 points.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Oladipo hits them both. Now, here is Young. Off the inbound pass. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Okay, David, much appreciated.
27.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Now here's Oladipo. 10 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Young, right side. Okongwu, the pass to Young. They blow the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Young outside. He kicks it to Okongwu. Back to Young. Six on the shot clock. No one near him. Jump shot is good that time. Young's got 6 points.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Hunter. Young for three. Connects from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Over Adebayo. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
On its way from Oladipo for two. Yurtsevin passes to Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
Young dishes to Murray. To the wing right side. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Shoots the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
The pass to Yurtsevin. The kick out to Oladipo. And Capella sends it back. Murray against Oladipo. And it's Murray with the jam.
When Murray gets on a roll, he is really something. What a night.
Three-pointer. Oladipo misses. The Hawks leading by 46 seconds left to play in the third. Young way outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Oladipo outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
And firing on all cylinders. Oladipo is hot, and he knows it. Commanding the ball right now.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Back to Young. Shoots over Hero. And it comes off the front of the rim. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Zeller. Robinson is out there with Hero. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Now here is Robinson. From outside the arc. Collins grabs the miss. So it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Hawks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's Bogdanovic on the foul.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Bogdanovic doesn't go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. He dishes it to Zeller. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Launches it.
Fantastic hustle from Bogdanovic. Not giving up anything easy.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Collins wide open. He fires. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. On defense, the Heat down by 12. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Oladipo with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. Butler passes to Yurtsevin. Oladipo for 3. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Hunter no good. The Heat trail by 11. Pass to Adebayo. Yurtsevin with it. Into the lane. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
You don't expect a big like Bam to distribute this well, but he's become a smart passer.
And Young kicks to Capella. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. The 17-footer. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Young. Murray's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Vincent, defended by Young. Passes it to Yurtsevin. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 11. Pass to Capella. There's the dish to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Now the pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know what? This is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Way to run the floor. Oladipo hustling in the open court, rewarded there with a basket.
Hunter, the pass to Young. Here's the three. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Vincent, the pass to Oladipo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now, here's Adebayo. Over Hunter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
The kick out to Young. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did all right, David. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge.